Electric launcher isn't bad. I'd prefer to do the raids with people though. Oh my god, look at this. That's so cool. Oh my god. Yes. I forgot this. Oh no, I wanted to go shopping. That's right. I'm good. Don't jump. You. Okay, first we're going to sell, but first I'm going to take this off. Just ruffle my hair up a little bit so it feels nicer. So it doesn't feel like it's stagnant. Alrighty. Fuck it. If I really want to, I can go searching for him later. I don't think who the shiny stone Pokemon in this game is. I'm good for now. No, actually, I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy. I lied. Okay. Bunch of quick balls, thank you. And then I just want like 10 more nest balls, just because they come in handy if I find something really low level that I want to catch. Quickly. I can see a Klefki over there. I need that. Vroom. Obviously not quite as big as the ones from Team Star, but anyway. I want to see confusion from that move. Is that 39? There's Gothita. No, Gotharita. No? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Gothita, Gotharita, Gothitelle. Are they Sinistes? Doesn't matter either way. That was easy enough. In the past, noble families entrusted their valued keys to Klefki. They passed the Klefki down through the generations, taking good care of it. What is the lifespan of a Klefki? From above, they look shiny. Try to see. Could I... Doesn't look like it has the movement. I just want to see what's in here. This is a fucking awesome cave. Why is this part bright? Why is it bright? I don't think it won. Stop. Stop. Stop it! I feel like the gym challenge may bring me in here, considering I'm literally under the goddamn town right now. Oh, you're gonna shut up now because there's nothing there. I told you that first time, dickhead. Oh, nice. Special Umbreon. Or is it just gonna have its own? No, it shouldn't have its own type. But then again, I did find a Leafeon which just had its own type, so yeah. It's so dumb. Should have just done them all as normal. Anyway, guess I'll throw it. Alright, what am I doing? I can't kill him. That was silly. You snarl! Now I'll do what I should have done the first time, remembering that I can't kill him. No, I don't want to sleep. Huh, I really did not expect that one to stay in that time. When darkness falls, the rings on its body begin to glow, striking fear into the hearts of anybody nearby. I wonder what Pokemon she has that she terrestrializes. There's another one down there. Ooh, Giga Impact. Whee! You get that item for me? Cool. Now you can bash off something for me. No, that was me making the noise. Me! Right fucking beside you. Stop it. It is getting ridiculous. I was just going... Stop. I'm going to put you in jail. Oh, ghosty one. Not a bad one. They come at you with a fighting move and you're like, whoop, can't touch this. Da, 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 da. I have to also figure out which of the new Pokemon I want to be my catching Pokemon of the generation. What was last generation's? Phalanx, that's right. I prefer if something can also have a status move, but Morpeko is my other option, I think. But I had to try and fiddle around to get him Super Fang, and it was not worth the fuss. Upon hearing its eerie howl, other Pokemon get the shivers and head straight back to their nests. I'm glad Gumshoos is in this. How low does this go? No, Kiko, shut up. I'm busy getting sidetracked in a cave. Whee! Ah! Oh! The toxicity in that wall. That must be where the tower used to connect to. Don't touch it. You kill something. Do I have a Rockruff? I do. I can also check by doing this, can't I? Got that. Don't touch me. Where are you? I can hear you. There he is. Don't touch me! Ah! I kept thinking a text box was popping up. Go away. Monkey boy. Hold on, everyone leave me alone. Oh, well. The Dragon Tail. Nice. Alright, that's who you are. Trying to figure out if you were him whose name I forgot even though I had one. Oh, the Klefki outbreak near this town. Maybe worth doozing later. Oh, I thought that was the other child coming in here to shut up. Just mostly in case I need the PP. Bing bong bang. I'm wondering what Pokemon they could have for a Psychic Gym to be, like, turn into Psychic that isn't Psychic. Could be cool if it was Vivian. Which still to this day, if I didn't know, I'd still be calling Vivillon. Well, that was just fucking rude. Alright, gym time. Joshie! It's finally time for your last gym, right? I heard from Rika. But I'm 0% worried about you. I know you got this. Even La Primera seems like she wants to keep an eye on you. Maybe I'll go find her so we can cheer you on together when you battle the gym leader. So, go have a battle that's fruitful and for you and for the crowd. I just need this badge, thanks. Doesn't matter how much fruit there is or not. Welcome to the Alfanada Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Joshie, right? Nah, I changed it since I entered the town. Great. Now, in order to face gym leader Tulip, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Alfanada Gym, that means working up a sweat with a special kind of exercise. I'm talking about the emotional spectrum practice. Emotional spectrum. Okay, I read it right. Created by Tulip herself, of course. Complete it and you'll pass the test. The woman wearing the black tracksuit in the practice area will explain the rules to you. Just turn left after leaving the gym and you'll find the practice area right next door. Now, go get out of here and fuck off. Yeah, well, I can do this, so shut up. Yeah, bitch. Jealous. Don't even know if Milkry's in this game. I'm trying to think of Pokemon that I could easily... I don't know. It is pretty cool, though. I like the way, like, a gym leader can be a psychic type, but they could love Houndoom. So they're like, you know what, I'm going to have a psychic Houndoom with Psychic Fang. I'm not sure if Houndoom can have Psychic Fang, but anyway. Oh, hello, Dendra. Oh, Sue, welcome, new kid. This is where we do emotional spectrum practice. What do you mean, new kid? Why is your battle studies teacher here at Pokemon Gym working as an instructor, you ask? Well, I've been friends with the gym leader here, Tulip, since we were kids. We decided to have a Pokemon battle with a special rule. The loser has to do whatever the winner says. So we battled, and well... Look, never mind what happened. Point is, this is a chance for to both get a workout in and help my friend when I don't have the classes. The rules of emotional spectrum practice, or ESP for short, are simple. I'll show you a certain movement, and all you have to do is copy it. Ready to get this gym test started? Yeah, cool, let's go. Great. Let's get to exercise. Show me a blah, 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 blah. That's what I'll show you. Okay, can I start? Okay, cool. I get how it works now. How do these people know it so well? I think you can just mash buttons till you get it, to be honest. Okay, shut up. No, wrong one. Did I do it? I clicked a lot of buttons. Nice, we're moving really well. Both you and your Pokemon are looking great, new kid. That's enough warm-up. Now let's really put those muscles to work with a Pokemon battle. You gotta keep... okay. Yay! Gym Leader M. Gym Trainer. You guys are a bit close. Just gonna say. I'm gonna chop your throat. Pokemon, I'm trying to think. Love Disc could be a cool one to see. But... catch me! Good catch. Now, great. I can hear your Pokemon and your muscles screaming with delight. I see you getting tired, but you've got to hang in there. Time to start the second half. I forgot which buttons I already have to click. in a train. You really like to avoid certain ones, don't you? Let's go on BY here. I'm gonna have a Grumpig. I really bought the wrong Pokemon with this. The lack of expressions. Why is my shadow randomly there? You know what? No complaints. Is that it yet? Yay, I finished it. That was perfect. I almost lost track of who was teaching who. Don't give up yet. It's time for another battle. Hold out against all lactic acid. I am not listening / reading properly. I want to wear my glasses, but I don't like doing it because it reflects the screen and light too much and it's annoying. And I can't roll my eyes clearly when someone does some stupid shit. Chopper to the throat. Bye bye, piggy! Does that mean I have to verse 2 more people after doing this more? Consider, or is it 1 more, or I don't know. Ooh, Medicham. I mean, I could see Medicham being the Pokemon too, because it gets rid of its fighting part. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. You're daddy, yes you're daddy, and you really did die. Let me beat the gym. Well, it took the long way to lunge. I like this chip. The only problem I have with it is the fact that when you put in big, you've still got to wait for the time to run down. Got me some money. Good job. You made it all the way through the SP exercise. You passed the test, no doubt about it. Congratulations. But you're not done yet. Sprint over the lobbies. Gym battle. My ear is itcher. Yeah. Yeah, let me go, let me go. I'm gonna go. I was literally stood there for a second wondering if I should get on my Miraidon to jump this small fence here. Because that's what I needed to stand there and think about. Yeah, you are dead. Look at her head! Jealous much? Congratulations, you passed the gym test. Now you've earned the chance. Best of luck. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. Was that the bewitching beautician? That's cool. I suppose you're right. Okay, I'll get things moving on my end. Let's keep the tagline simple. Naturally beautiful. And order the new eyeshadow color too, would you? I'm liking her design a lot too. Thanks. You're a doll. Gotta run now. Chat with you later. And I love the name Tulip for her design. I love the name Tulip. Hello there. I'm Tulip, the gym leader here. Though, I must tell you that being a makeup artist is my main line of work. Dendra has nothing but praise for you. She said you totally slayed out there. I must say, you are a cute challenger, Joshie. I'm sure my ESP exercise made you all the more beautiful. Doesn't that make you happy? Do you keep your Pokemon beautiful and clean as well? I can see you have quite the aesthetic sense. Appearance is equally important for both people and Pokemon. Makeup is like magic. Anyone can use it to change their appearance. Allow me to put my skills to use to make your cute little Pokemon even more beautiful. That's cool. You're challenged by Gym Leader Chul. Yay! For Giraffe! I haven't seen one yet. You're quite a good base to test my makeup magic on. What shall I use? On you, I think is what it said. Down. I'm just gonna lunge my way through this whole battle. I didn't know if that would kill you or not, to be honest. I was thinking of terrestrializing. Spathra? Spathra? Oh yeah, do it. Oh, Florges, that's cool. It's just a bit hard to get rid of. Oh, Florges is a shiny stone evolution. Come here, my little Florges. It's time for a makeover. You'll become a new you. Actually, I might not have seen the psychic terrestrialize hat. I hadn't. There you go. I thought I'd seen them all. The psychic one had eluded me. That looks cool on Florges. Oh. Your strength has a magic to it that cannot be washed away. Waterproof magic. I lost the battle, and your beauty rivals even my own. I can't believe it. You are quite splendid. Yes, truly amazing. Perhaps I should take you under my wing before you make your big break somewhere else. But I suppose I need to work on myself a little more first before I run off and do such a thing. My nails are pretty. Do you like them? Have you you have earned my gym badge. Allow me to strike one of my best poses to give it to you. Congratulations, Joshie. I love her design. Really happy with that. With all 8 badges, you'll be able to catch Pokemon of any level. They'll be good Pokemon and listen to your commands too. If you train hard, you'll be able to use this move in a totally perfect way. Is it just going to be Psychic? Yeah, it's just Psychic. Don't go uploading that selfie we just took to the social media, okay? I think my makeup has run a little with all that moving and sweating I did during our battle. I need to fix it fast before my next appointment. My schedule is absolutely packed, you know. Farewell then. You did splendid today. I really like your design. I want a game where I get to be a gym leader. Joshie, low kicks. You did great. I'm so happy for this. This is the best. I know I said I wasn't worried, but my heart was still pounding the whole time. Most impressive, Joshie. A shining display of talent, I must admit. Seriously, pat yourself on the back. You beat every single gym. Who's that over there in that magazine? Anyway, back to this. Which means... Indeed. Now that you've gathered 8 gym badges, all that's left is to take on the Pokemon League. God, read, Joshua. If you hope to stand alongside Nimona as a fellow champion, head to the Pokemon League. That is where you can take on the champion assessment. Yeah, hurry up and get to my rank. I'm itching for a battle of equals. I've got to take the time while you're facing the Pokemon League to fine-tune my Pokemon's moves and revamp all my tactics. Well, good luck, Joshie, and wish me luck too. I mean, honestly, just bring a heap of physical walls and I'm fucked, mostly. It's unusual for me to see her so excited. Though, perhaps not for you. She must really be happy that she finally has a friend who can keep pace with her own talents. There's a special kind of strength that can only be reached by competing with a good rival. Count me among those eager to see how far you two can go. In any case, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokemon League, northwest of Messagoza. Okay. Yeah, look, I'm not challenging the Pokemon League yet. Oh, Lockie. It's busy. Yeah, where is the Pokemon League one? Why does this map keep turning on me? Okay, it's just... Okay, cool, it's just up there, but... Wasn't even counting. This is the one I went too close to by accident. How's Lauren going with her game? No, I don't want to check details. Destination, so I go the right direction. Wait, I heard that. Wait a sec. I know I've got an arm to go. You'll find heaps of dealings everywhere. Oh, you're hiding behind the tree. Up here. Oh, there's another one down here somewhere. Definitely. Where are you? Ah! Knew it. Yeah, she said that before. There's been a problem. Please fix the camera, thanks. Did she take stuff to help? See, you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Joshie. Joshie? Cassiopeia? Cassiopeia, I'm guessing. I don't even know how it should be said. You made it as well, Clive. Of course. It's the last space. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action.
Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first.
Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then?
Not quite. We still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all.
Do we have any leads on how to find them?
I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all squad base bosses have stepped down.
I see.
We've come so far. Only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Cassiopeia's hung up.
Alright. Thanks to you, Joshie, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in the base, Master Joshie. Oh, sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. Well, there was something walking around down here when I was further up the hill that I just wanted to know what it was. Oh, yellow floettes. Why are there no babies? I did want to verse this trainer before I went in. What level are my Pokemon? What level are they in? Oh nice, wild jump. I also didn't heal. Whee! Also, I'm just going to sweep this thing with the Dunsparce. Oh my god, stop! Which does mean one thing. Clicking the right fucking buttons, that's why. Oh, Frostlass. Yeah, why not? Save me a Dawnstone. Especially if this goes in black straight away. Boo! Oh, nice. I was shouting boo, not move, but sure. I find it interesting that they changed Hail, but I'm quite happy with it because, I mean, the fact it raises their defense now. I say there, I mean Ice Pokemon. It's a bit more interesting, and I think it needed to be done. The no damage per turn probably could have been outweighed with something extra a little bit, but anyway. Yes, I can hear you. How much HP? Oh, I've not lost any HP. Quick capture! Still a capture. I'd just be taking him every time I was nauseous lucky anyway, if it's not harmful. It freezes prey by blowing its negative 58 degree Fahrenheit breath. It is said to then secretly display its prey. Don't touch me! Thank you for not touching me. Oh my god. Everyone go away. Such beauty only to be marred by ugly piles of junk. I can't stand it. Why did I read that? Bloody NPC artist. I'm gonna be honest, I'm already excited to possibly replay this game. doing EQ as well. I like how they did Earthquake this time. That's a big hole here. A small jump off. Oh my god, I was like, who's that person standing behind my Pokemon? Me. There's some dickhead. Change positions. Actually, do I have any held items I can give to him? I might actually give that to you during the playthrough. Don't touch me! Oh, Vivian. Wait, oh, okay, story reason. I was like, why can't I move forward anymore? I will return later when it is time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? I'm not sure. Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's fairy crew, the Rushbar squad, led by young Master Ortega. Oh, Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Would you be so kind to indulge me in a quick battle? Sure. Splendid. Let us begin. I wonder if I say no, if I can skip it. Abigail! Tormenting me. He obviously has drink stuff. You're not even a fairy type. Oh yeah, I forgot I got tormented. I don't know if this will be strong enough. Depending what bosses Ortega's first Pokemon is, we'll decide when I terrestrialize. Dun Sparks. Well, well. Yeah, fucking little coin boy. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. I don't need to pronounce H so much. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy. I think, at least. That's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something? He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I've got to go let everyone know. Hasta la vista! Pepe. I can hear him.
I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. The base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Rushba squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real laid from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactic, there's nothing else for you but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up. Go from there. Ring the bell at the gate when you're ready.
Baby. There's Coin Boy. Nah, he's inside. Alright. Let go!
Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as a constellation. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? If you beat 30 of us in 10 minutes, we'll call the boss out to deal with you. How's that for hospitality?
It's hospitable. You deal with these. You do some stuff over here. You deal with some of them. You deal with the Mimikyus. You deal with some of them. You help with the Mimikyus then. You help there. You take out this Florges. You deal with some of these Mimikyus. You go that way. I was gonna say, what are you doing? Do the Morgan family. You're held out. What else you got? Oh yeah, Jigglypuff family. There we go. Dunn's done. The Dunsparce is like, I ain't done. I didn't read that. Tega. About time we had a guy with a fairy document. Huh. So you're Joshie. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up, Daddy. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Bow, bow. It's Baton Boy, Ortega. Oh, I gotta click on. Oh, good. As lol, my Dunsparce is still in the background. I promise. I'll play nice, so don't blame you. This battle is something or other. Oopsie, did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you give up now, you'll die. I want to know if this does anything, if I'm using a status move the same type as my Terrestrialization. Which could just be a Terra type, but change the words. Poison the Dunsparce, baby! Didn't matter. Why'd you swap? That'll do. I was gonna go for another coil, but at this rate. Oh, actually, regrets. Should have gone for another coil. Because there's one that's not going to be able to be touched by these moves. Yay, Wigglytuff! I'm gonna switch. I'm just happy to see Wigglytuff. If I got swept now from Wigglytuff, I'd be content. I'm not but content. Dash Bun. Like Dash Hound, but Dash Bun. I told Jake he needs to use this, but he doesn't know this one. He only knows its first stage. You should call it Kiko. It's a bit chunkier. It also has a really cool ability where it actually is immune to fire type moves because of its like the cooked-ish skin. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Oh, is your silver spoon getting tarnished? That's pretty cool. Oh, pretty cool. You're a bit lower level than the last one. No. At least my defenses are raised too. Now you'll be slow. It'd just be nice if we attack the right side of the field. The Dunsparce, I'm not healing you. If you want to murder yourself, then go for it. Terra Blast! Bang. Rushma. It's supposed to be random. How do you spell Ruba? How could I lose? What the? About a year and a half ago. What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? Told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by two... Oh yeah. Charcadet. But it's just too heavy. Such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow. 'Tis not occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius. Thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say stupid things just like that. What? Mela, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Char Cadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Ugh, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in battle. If any of our squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to them, to the team, whatever. Ugh, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. Yay, I got the gay boy badge! Got the gay boy badge, the gay boy badge. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Dazzling Gleam? Called it! My ear is itchy. Just so you know, you are the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington? I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Ah, actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. I mixed distant and acquaintance together. Fuck! The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and the heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? Also, did I see heir? Let's get gay married and no prenup. So I don't have to scrounge to get as many Ultra Balls. Oh, a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. You would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days, and the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy. Why? What happened to them? As a former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington, about 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students from who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of any of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzled over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility of the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then, I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the students who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Oh, this was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Gala region, under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincerest apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, the Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. No, I read it right. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't it obvious? It's 'cause, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Okay, boy. Still not as sad as the Titan story. Literally made me cry because it was very sad. At times. Joshie, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? I'm going to nod at the phone and hope you hear it. With its boss no longer around, the Rouge Bus squad is as good as finished. So Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long, now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should be back attending classes at the Academy. Nice work out there, Joshie. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia. Well done to you too. Thanks. Now, about the reward, Joshie. I'll transfer you some LP over the phone, as promised. 8,000! Yay, more TMs! Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed. You can go ahead and give Jessie his bonus reward now. I wonder why. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good. Where is the big boss? Don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean... Oh, well, I so didn't guess that. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star back then. The members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasured them more than anything. If they got on like this,
Team Star won't do any good. Oh, sorry. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up. So I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Joshie, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive.
Understood.
Then, I'll see you both there.
So, Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. Really? Really? But with this revelation, I just might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. Yay! Okay, a couple things. Pokemon has wandered into the base? Huh, it's not disappearing. Okay, where is the bitch? I know there's a coin boy here somewhere. There he is. So was that Dunsparce in the background of the battle? Was it not my Dunsparce? Was it a Dunsparce in the wild here?